Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 2015, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the primary food of the Eurasian jay? Acorns. Which royal house was restored to the French throne in 1814 following the fall of Napoleon Bonaparte? Bourbon. In which country is the city featured in the classic film Casablanca located? Morocco. Which musical duo, whose members include producer Danger Mouse and vocalist CeeLo Green, scored a worldwide hit with the song Crazy? Gnarls Barkley. What natural phenomenon engulfs an area in sand during a haboob? Sandstorm. What alphabet is used by many Slavic languages, including Russian and Bulgarian? Answer: Cyrillic. In which American city did the famous 1773 Tea Party protest take place? Boston. Who directed the films The Fisher King, 1991, 12 Monkeys, 1995, and The Brothers Grimm, 2005? Terry Gilliam. What color do the skin and the whites of the eyes turn in jaundice? Yellow. Which 1812 battle near Moscow is often cited as a turning point against Napoleon's invasion of Russia? Battle of Borodino. Which female tennis player has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, the most in the Open era? Serena Williams. Which Roman emperor is traditionally said to have ordered the crucifixion of St. Peter? Nero. If an animal is described as crucivorous, it feeds on the leaves of which tree? Oak. Which musical features the lawyer Billy Flynn as a character? Answer: Chicago. In which month do U.S. presidential elections typically take place? November. Which poem contains the line, "Rats, they fought like dogs and killed the cats"? The Pied Piper of Hamelin. In which author's work did the given name Wendy first appear? J.M. Barrie. Which 2009 science fiction disaster film, starring John Cusack, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Amanda Peet, Oliver Platt, Danny Glover, Thandie Newton, and Woody Harrelson, references Mayanism and the Mesoamerican long count calendar and depicts worldwide doomsday scenarios? 2012. Madeleine, Thompson Seedless, and Waltham Cross are all varieties of which fruit? Grapes. Which author is known for creating the character Jim Chi, a Navajo tribal police officer, in a series of mystery novels? Tony Hillerman. What insect paralyzes tarantulas and uses their bodies as living hosts for its larvae? Tarantula hawk wasp. What beverage does a barista prepare and serve? Coffee. Name two of the original four members of the Ramones. Answer: Joey Ramone, Johnny Ramone, Dee Dee Ramone, Tommy Ramone. What celebrity gossip website is known for breaking stories about Hollywood's biggest stars and frequently features paparazzi photos? TMZ. What is the medical term for having extra fingers or toes? Polydactyly. Which composer wrote the orchestral suite Scheherazade, Op. 35? Answer: Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov. In the TV series Mork and Mindy, what catchphrase did Mork frequently say to highlight his alien origins? Nanu Nanu. What type of musical instrument is the cor anglais English horn? Woodwind. Known as the Badger State, or America's Dairyland, which state became the 30th to join the Union on May 29, 1848? Wisconsin. In the TV sitcom ALF, what does the name ALF stand for? Alien life form. Which 16th century Jesuit missionary, known as the Apostle of the Indies, played a key role in spreading Christianity across Asia? St. Francis Xavier. Which U.S. vice president owned a Cocker Spaniel named Checkers? Richard Nixon. Which author wrote the collection The Tales of Hoffmann, known for blending fantasy and the macabre? Answer: E.T.A. Hoffmann, Ernst Theodor Amadeus Hoffmann. Which maritime term historically referred to a distance of about 3 miles? Answer: league. Which classic Western TV series stars Ben Cartwright and his 3 sons as they run the Ponderosa Ranch near Virginia City, Nevada? Bonanza. What was the medieval forerunner of chemistry focused on transmuting matter called? Alchemy. Which Bobby Goldsboro song tells the story of a young wife who dies? Honey. Which planet is home to the craters Brahms and List? Mercury. Which English romantic poet wrote Prometheus Unbound and is celebrated for his radical politics and lyrical brilliance? Percy Bysshe Shelley. Which classic musical features a fast-talking con man who convinces a small town to form a boys' band, leading to unexpected consequences? The Music Man. Which band was formed by siblings Jim, Andrea, Caroline, and Sharon Corr? The Corrs. What is the common collective noun for a group of chickens? Flock. According to psychologists, viewers of what type of television shows tend to be the happiest? Soap operas. Which Wagner opera, premiered in 1843, tells the story of a cursed sea captain doomed to sail the seas forever? Answer: The Flying Dutchman, Der Fliegende Holländer. What is the name of the large, flightless bird native to New Guinea that has vibrant blue skin and a prominent casque on its head? Cassowary. Who said no man is rich enough to buy back his past? Oscar Wilde. What one-word term describes the feeling you have when you recognize and appreciate the good things in your life? Gratitude. Which Louis Sachar novel follows a boy sent to a juvenile detention camp where inmates are forced to dig as punishment? Holes. Which Nobel Prize-winning author wrote The Tin Drum? Günter Grass. At the French Open, the women's singles champions in 2010 and 2011 each won their first Grand Slam title. Name either player. Francesca Schiavone or Li Na. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.